Hope you had a nice Christmas. I am on the road to Maryland for my New Year's Eve trial this weekend. Anyway, I have some thoughts. I'm driving, so I always have thoughts. So I thought I would share them with you. So last week I spent a couple days with my friends and family, and I worked one of my friend's dogs, and I wanted to share that with you. So my friend has an almost 2-year-old corgi that she's had for about 3 months. She got it from a lady, not really a rescue, but kind of, I don't know if you wanted to call it a rehome, but anyway, the dog was in a kennel its whole life, so it's wary. She's wary of people. She's pretty good with dogs, but she was really wary of people. And so my friend, for the past couple months, is trying to get her used to, people, and it took her to the, like a puppy kind of class and stuff, and she's doing great. Anyway, so I worked the dog. I worked the dog a couple times when I was there, and I wanted to share with you some of the things I did. So I've met the dog like 3 times. I met her when she first got her, and I couldn't get near the dog. I met her about a month later, and I was able to give her a treat, but she took it from my side. I couldn't have any eye contact. I couldn't look at her even. I had to be facing the other way, and she kind of just grabbed the treat and kind of ran away, but, that's progress. And like this time, like I said, I actually worked the dog. So when I first started, we first went in the building and we went to go work her, I did a bunch of connection exercises. I couldn't even, anytime I went to give her a treat, I deliver the treat, I put my hand towards her, she would, back away. She would back away because she did, she was, I don't want to say she was afraid, but she's afraid. So she would kind of back away from me, and sometimes she would take the treat, sometimes she wouldn't. So within 2 training sessions, I had the dog jumping on me, putting her paws up on my leg, and taking treats with me, putting my hand like way over her head. Okay, so what kind of things did I do? So when I first started playing with her, of course I was giving her lots of treats, but I also made her think about things I was doing. So I played a bunch of different games with her, got her connected with me, got her playing with me, and then we did a little bit of agility, right? So really my main focus wasn't like, oh, let me do agility. It was like, will this dog actually work for me? What can I do to get her connected with me and have her work for me? So it was really a great experience for both of us, and I got it on tape, which I will include in my upcoming class. But so things I want, you guys to think about is, what kind of connection games do you do with your dog to be connected with you, and what do you do if your dog leaves you? How do you get reconnected? So this dog would leave me a couple times when we first started to go back to the owner, but within a few minutes she stayed with me. She was like, wait, you're fun, we're doing stuff. So it wasn't just that I was a Pez dispenser and just giving her treats. We were doing things, and she was earning her treats, but she was also getting lots of treats, but we were connecting. So things I want you to think about is, and what made me think about doing this, is a lot of times you don't get this stuff in class, and I'm guilty of it as an instructor as well. You go to class and you're there to do agility. You're not there necessarily to learn about connecting with your dogs, and you don't have time as an instructor to go through a lot of the connection exercises and stuff. I definitely have done a lot of connection stuff at my seminars where I have, all day with my students, but I don't have all day. You have an hour with how many students in a classroom environment, and you don't have the time as an instructor to go over a lot of this stuff, right? So I'm saying to you guys as handlers, owners, that these are, there's lots of connection exercises that you can do away from agility, away from class, and you need to work this stuff away from agility in class and teach your dog these things, and then apply it to agility, right? So you learn how to do a chin rest, you learn how to do different exercises, and then you apply it into agility, and it will help you stay connected with your dog. Help you stay in the connection zone with your dog. So let's see, what else? There was another thing I wanted to share with you about that. I'm trying to think. Anyway, it was really fun to work this dog because we did a bunch of connection exercises, and within like 2 sessions, I had a good 5-10 feet of distance with her as well. She was really drivey and really fast, but I had 5-10 feet of distance sending her around and things, and she was amazing. I don't think that I would have even been able to do any agility with her if I didn't do connection exercises with her before. Because like I said, she was really nervous. Well, she's leery of people because she really hasn't met very many people in her life. So it was awesome to see her connect with me, work with me, and then do agility with me, and do distance with me, all literally within 2 sessions that were maybe 10 minutes long each. So what made me think to work with her, what made me do this Facebook Live too, is I've been really thinking a lot about the connection stuff, because I do a lot of seminars all over, and I think one of the biggest problems people have is staying connected with their dogs, and you don't sometimes realize that it's not an agility problem, it's a connection problem. And doing just little things like having your dog spin in front of you, it's amazing to me to watch dogs when people have them just do a couple spins before they run. How the dogs perk up, their posture changes, their tail goes up, they get excited. I can physically see a change in most dogs when people do that. So I have decided and come up with I'm going to do an online class about connection exercises. I'm going to call it In the Connection Zone. Isn't that awesome to go with my In the Zone? Because you really need to be in the zone with your dog, right? So I'm adding in the connection zone because you need to be connected with your dog, when you run. So I am going to be offering In the Connection Zone online class through Bobby Lyons Canine Campus. It will be open for enrollment in January. I will post more about it, but I want you to really think about it, and what things can you do to stay connected with your dog? What things do you do? It is really important to stay connected with your dog, and it doesn't matter what sport you're playing, right? I do agility, but it doesn't matter. If I did rally, if I did other things, I would want my dog to be connected with me. So it's definitely a multifaceted class that will be good for everyone. So anyway, I am 703 miles from my destination, so you might get another one later. So anyway, have a great day. Bye.